The turning point of destiny is not determined by a big opportunity falling from the sky, but a series of small choices you made every minute. All differences lie in that 1 minute. There is one person who will never betray you at any time, and that is yourself. No one is sincere, no one is constant, and nobody truly belongs to anyone. So why bother placing so much importance on certain people and certain things? Life is not absolutely fair, but relatively fair. On the scale of life, the more you gain, the more you must endure. Every seemingly low starting point is the inevitable path to higher peaks. Hating others brings only self-inflicted pain. The reason people are ordinary is because they cannot surpass themselves. Harsh words may be a healing remedy, and unpleasant advice is often sincere. True wisdom arises from self-improvement, not from defending one's shortcomings. Endure for a while and the storm will calm. Take a step back and the sea and sky will be boundless. Enjoy doing what others are unwilling to do. The establishment of a great achievement in life lies not only in knowledge, but also in action. A bird living in a cage thinks that flying is a disease. Although the world is full of lies, but the path you've walked will not deceive you. After many years of dealing with this world, are you still radiant and full of enthusiasm? The so-called lack of time is just a result of not using it well. Life is a one-way journey. Even with regrets, we don't get a chance to start over. Instead of dwelling on an unchangeable past, it's better to smile and cherish the future. A narrow mind leads to more troubles, while a broad mind is rich in wisdom. Hope is a sweet anticipation. Missing someone is a warm feeling. Friends are a lifetime blessing, while love is an enduring fate. Dripping water can penetrate stone not because of great force, but because of deep perseverance. The greatest secrets and wealth in life are health and happiness.
Emotions like sadness are a waste of life. They are unnecessary for our brief existence.
Correcting a mistake is unrelated to time. Actively seeking a new beginning is never too late.
Life is like a buffet. Choose your own dishes. True happiness comes from tolerance and helping others.
Interpret yourself according to your own understanding. Don't underestimate yourself by letting others' opinions lead you astray. Without reefs, there are no beautiful waves. Without setbacks, there is no magnificent life. A lazy youth will become a ragged old man in the future. A coward holds difficulties above his head, while a hero tramples difficulties beneath his feet.
Face prosperity with calmness and face adversity with composure. Conquering the world is not greatness. The greatest person in the world is the one who can conquer oneself.
Life has its ups and downs. Everyone should learn to endure the sadness that belongs to them. Morality is the most beautiful flower in the purest soul, allowing one to have a clear conscience and an open heart.
When you decide not to care anymore, life becomes better.
Sometimes there is no next time, no chance to start over, and no pause to continue. Sometimes missing the present means never having a chance again.
One doesn't suffer throughout life, but there will always be a period of suffering. Many people, in an attempt to avoid a short period of suffering, end up suffering for a lifetime. Don't blame others for disappointing you. Blame yourself for expecting too much.
Some people, some words, whether spoken or ignored, don't matter at all, because once you see through them, you also see their insignificance. In every person's character, there are certain aspects that may be unacceptable to others, even in the most wonderful individuals. So don't demand too much from others, and don't blame yourself. Happiness does not require extravagance and luxury. Sometimes the more you desire, the harder it is to find happiness. Being content with simple things and modest desires leads to great happiness for ordinary people. A simple heart leads to a simple world where happiness can go. A free spirit leads to a free life where joy can be found everywhere.
When you don't understand, don't speak recklessly. When you understand, don't speak too much. When your heart is in chaos, speak slowly. When you have nothing to say, just stay silent.
Don't be too calculative. Those willing to endure losses will ultimately not suffer. Enduring many losses will bring great rewards. Those who seek small gains will end up with no gains. Earning small profits, they'll lose big.
If you can't find a reason to persist, find a reason to start over.
Life is like fireworks, impossible to hang in the sky forever. As long as it has once been brilliant, this life is not in vain. Misfortune is like a stone. The weak see it as a stumbling block, while the strong use it as a stepping stone.
In life, there are two things to do less. Interfere with others' lives with your own mouth and think about your own life with others' brains.
Everyone will get tired, and no one can bear all the sorrows and fatigue for you. Therefore, there will be a period in everyone's life when they have to grow up on their own.
The world may leave me scarred, but wings will grow from the wounds. If someone throws stones at you, don't throw them back. Keep them to build the foundation of your success. If someone dislikes you, I don't mind. I'm not here to please you.
Please take care of the passion and ideals you once had. In this skeptical age, we still need faith.
When we remove stumbling blocks from under someone else's feet, perhaps we are precisely paving the way for ourselves.
Many times we dig our own pits and then jump in without hesitation. We dig the pit, we jump, the jump is our own choice. And in the end, the one struggling to climb out is also ourselves.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Life is inherently challenging, and there's no need to constantly seek understanding and approval from others. Live your life quietly. If the heart is still, the wind cannot disturb it. If you don't hurt, time passes without any trace. Four inevitabilities in life. Arrival is by chance, departure is inevitable, fulfillment is natural, and following the flow is the winner. Life is like a roller coaster with peaks and valleys. This means that whether it's good or bad, it's only temporary.
Act when you are clear-headed, read when you are confused, sleep when you are angry, and reflect when you are alone. The path is chosen by yourself, so even if you fall later and get hurt, you must learn to bear it and heal yourself. We all go through this and learn to grow up. Flowers exert all their effort to bloom once a year, beautiful yet fleeting, much like youth. The difference is flowers have many once a year, but we only have one lifetime. Our strongest opponent may not be others, but possibly ourselves. Before surpassing others, we must surpass ourselves.
True resilience should be thorough when crying, wholehearted when laughing, explicit when speaking, and decisive when acting without hesitation.
When a person knows why they live, they can endure any kind of life.
We often regard the small favors from strangers as great kindness, but take those who are steadfastly good to us for granted. Acting as if nothing happened is the best revenge. There's no need to prove anything to those who are not worth it. Live better for yourself.
No matter where you go or whatever awaits you in the future, embark on the journey with a sunny disposition. Because there is none, so no need worry about losing it. Because there is a desire, that's when anxiety sets in.
The two most challenging tests in life, the patience to wait for the right moment, and the courage to face all circumstances.
The seed remembers the earnest advice of the raindrops, strengthening the courage to sprout. You must learn to cover your ears, or not to listen to the bustling voices. There is no one in this world who is not struggling, and the only one who can truly heal yourself is you.
Time will reveal the whole truth to you. For some things, you have to wait until you gradually wake up to realize that it was a mistake. As for some things, You have to wait until you truly let go to understand their weight. Time doesn't really solve any problems for us. It just makes the problems that were once incomprehensible seem less important.
Life is not meant for you to compromise with. The more you retreat, the less space you have to breathe.
Life can be sweet or bitter, but it should never be tasteless. You can succeed or fail, but you must not surrender.
The simpler someone looks, the richer their inner world tends to be.
The bonsai, once overly indulged, shattered its dream of becoming a pillar in the forest. If a sapling refuses pruning out of fear of pain, it will never mature.
Noble ideals are like flowers growing on the top of a mountain. Only through diligence can one climb to them. Action is the remedy for fear, while hesitation and procrastination continuously nourish fear.
The character of the sea waves is to be shattered countless times by the rocks, and yet repeatedly rush towards the rocks with a flash.
People are contradictory. They yearn to be understood, yet fear to be exposed. After the tempering of the sea, pebbles become even more beautiful and smooth.
Bees busy collecting nectar have no time to boast in front of others. The reason some wounds always hurt is that you keep touching them. There's a kind of woman like a shell, tough on the outside but soft inside. She holds a beautiful pearl in her heart but rarely lets anyone see it easily. The torrent of life will surge to a precipice. Just take one step forward and it will transform into a magnificent waterfall. Life is harsh. It uses sorrow to teach you what happiness is, noise to show you the value of silence, and detours to remind you that there are straight paths ahead. Spring water in a mountain stream becomes a beautiful song, only after winding through a complicated path. What touches people is never the art of language, but the perfect tenderness and sincere heart. Those who dare to declare war on darkness must have a heart filled with light. Pride is like a kite with a broken string, fleeting and easily lost. Self-deprecation is like a bird with clipped wings, struggling to soar high. Both are obstacles to success. Cast your net wide towards your beautiful hopes and aspirations. Even if you fail 999 times, there's still the 1000th time waiting for you. True enjoyment comes from creation, and real-life fulfillment comes from hard work. Only those who bravely move forward are the ones who can appreciate the magnificent scenery at the source of the river. The mountain road twists and turns, but it ultimately extends towards the summit.
Many people like running, but few of them run every day. Many have dreams, but not many persist in pursuing them.
No regrets are the result of knowing how to choose, persisting when necessary and appreciating what you have. The turning point in fate begins from this second, and the most frightening situation is to reminisce about the past, fantasize about the future, and waste the present. Time tells you what aging is, and memories tell you what immaturity is. Don't linger in past memories. The sun of yesterday can't dry today's clothes. Do what others are unwilling to do today, and tomorrow you can do what others cannot. At a certain age, one must learn to be reserved. Every word should be useful and weighty. Be calm in major matters, and have your own bottom line. While young, don't be afraid to endure a little hardship. These adversities and challenges will teach you true humility. Otherwise, your self-perceived intelligence and disdain for others will eventually destroy you. No matter what state you are in right now, it's time to say to yourself, don't worry about the uncertain future. Just strive for the clear present. Among the easiest things in the world, procrastination requires the least effort.
Thank you for watching. I hope this video can provide you with positive energy, recharge you, and help you persist on the journey of life. Don't forget to click subscribe and like. Stay tuned for our weekly update.